So the half guard, you can use it as a knee cut defense. I can pull to it. I can just pull to it. Give an example of how I would use it as a knee cut defense. So Davin's coming in, attempting the knee cut. I'm staying tight. My elbows are tight. As he comes in, I kick my left leg through and I turn as I gain the pommel with my left hand. And I'm laying on my arm immediately. My feet, I don't like to cross them. I like to just cross my feet and pinch my knees together. And I take his knee and I keep it close to me. So this is the basic positioning right here. This. Head inside, nice and tight. I'm playing in deep. I've penetrated deep. I passed most of his defenses, and I'm in so deep that I've taken a lot of his offense away, and I've gained a lot of offense by getting in this deep. I'm going to demonstrate one more entry into this same position. I could do it from standing. So from standing, I'm going to gain collar control. Immediately, I'm going to drag, slide to it, sliding straight to it. So, the position. The most basic sweep or reversal I'm going to get from here. Staying it nice and tight. My opponent is stuck here. I'm going to take my knee and I'm going to just give him a good bump right in the butt. So, like I said, if I open my guard here, it's going to be hard for him to pass anyway. But I want to set his weight forward. So I'm going to open, give a good knee, and I'm going to keep my head down. I'm going to slip down and cup his knee and his ankle, and I'm just going to bring it in to his other leg by my chest, setting him down. From here, I wouldn't pass this way. I'm going to try to get to the weak side back there. I'm dropping my head, and I'm going to make a jump here. Again, keep control of the leg.
While I'm explaining, my head's out, but the whole time I want my head buried into his chest, or by his belt. Alright? So I'm inside. So this time he's going to reach and try to grab my sleeve to pull it out. So he could go for a knee cut. Alright, so I need to stay up strong, turned in. Alright, so he reaches down, I see that. I'm going to grab his wrist over. So I swim my hand over his wrist, and now I give him a hard bump in his butt here. So, he falls right over. Here, there's a lot you could do. All right, smother him, pull his arm up, and go. Easiest thing here, you go right into mount, step up, drop your leg, step over the hip. Here.
So on this one, I'm going to be met with the whizzer, and I'm going to take advantage of the whizzer and sweep. So when I'm here, sometimes they'll drop the whizzer here, or sometimes they'll wait till I'm coming up. So sometimes when I knee in the butt, I'm coming here, they'll drop the whizzer here. But regardless of when they drop this whizzer, I'm gonna use the technique almost the same. I'm gonna slightly come up anyway to gain more leverage to sweep him back. So when I feel the whizzer, I'm gonna pinch off his arm. I'm gonna pinch it and make it difficult for him to just pull out. I'm gonna dive in and reach for that opposite leg. So I'm just diving back in and reaching for the leg. As I get it, I'm just gonna drop and get the sweep. So from here, I could hook to continue, get to this position, and gain side control.
So when I enter this position, sometimes the guy will start trying to drive his knee across, right? So here, and try to get into the quarter mount. So he'll drive my hips across and end up in quarter mount. So what I gotta do when he starts driving his leg across is I'll switch the feet. So I'll throw this one, the bottom one, on top of his ankle, and then this one's gonna come behind his knee, and I'll twist his knee back down to the floor. So you can have your opponent really try to drive his knee across, and it sets it right to where I want it. All right, and be careful because it feels like it'll pop the knee. So I have this. So, and to stop him from getting his knee over, all I have to do is give him a bump forward. Here, take a big step up, and I just pinch my heel towards my butt, and this will stop him from driving his knee across. And still the whole time I'm on my elbow, pinching his knee, cupping his knee to my belly. Alright, so once I get in this position, I'm able to sweep him over with one of the sweeps we did earlier. But I don't even have to take out a base. He doesn't have to whizzer me at all. So here, I still bump him forward. Alright, I still grab the far leg, and now I just walk under him. So I hip escape under him. Alright, keeping his knee bent. Alright, so now I sit up aggressive towards his hip. Alright. And now I'm in the same position. I can start killing his hips, poking the head, lift the arm, affirm it. So sometimes here, the guy will come here, they'll come and they'll get the lapel and they'll start using this to create some distance. Alright, so they'll drop their hand and try to get their knee pointed this way. Alright, so they'll drop the hand and the knee, alright, and they'll force their knee up, and they're going to drive their knee this way, trying to end up in a quarter mount.
So when this occurs, when the guy is starting to make that space, keeping my head out, and he's giving me some trouble here, I'm going to time this. So as soon as he comes down and drops, I'm just going to use that opportunity to just come to my knee. So it's going to be a bit of time. So we're here, he drops, and I just come. Dropping him down. Drop my head low so I can jump back to this side over here and gain side position, side control. time. Another option from this position right here, and this is the last move we did, these last two, it's when you weren't fast enough to drop to position we showed earlier, where he's locking me and not allowing me to drive across. For whatever reason, you weren't able to get that fast enough, and I come, I get here, and I drop, and I can shove his hip over. Davin's gonna counter this position right here.
All right, so I see him drop his knee, I see him start to go. So I hook his leg right away. Make sure you drop this, because if I keep it up here, up high on his belt, and I swing into deep half, he's gonna have a good fit control. So I drop this low. All right, so this hand goes right between his legs, lock onto his hip, and swing my hips through, and tuck your hand right away. So I end up here in deep half. We don't want to turn this into a deep half instructional, so I'm just gonna make a quick sweep. So I like to grab here to the lapel. I like thumb down, sleeve or belt, all right? And I'm just gonna twist my hips back the other way as fast as I can, pulling him down. All right, stay tight, work your pass.
Sometimes what the top guy will do, he'll gain control of the collar as he pulls this. He'll keep the head out, push it away, drop the elbow into the armpit, start to open. Now I can put his back to the ground, and I want to gain control of that with little danger there, relatively little danger. So I would do this, and then get a knee cut on him. So Davin's going to show what to do as soon as you feel this situation occur right here, and I'm starting to drop my elbow.
All right, so same thing, cupping the knee. All right, so I feel this. I feel the pressure like he wants to drive me down this way. So I got to bridge up to I can put my toes on the mat and bridge here. So once I reach through, I punch back. All right, so now I can just go for the same sweep we've already done. Grab the far leg, and now hip escape on grip.
This knee cup half guard wouldn't be complete if we didn't address my opponent's ability to go into reverse half guard. We don't really want to turn this into a reverse half guard tutorial either. We have a few moves if you check our library, but it has to be addressed because it's a real possibility. So what I'm talking about here, my opponent steps back, drops his hip, right here, he'll scoot down, touch his knee to the ground, and I could be in all kinds of trouble. He can step back, he can attack me really good right here. So I have to address this. So we're gonna address it with one, so we'll come back. So I'm here. So this has a lot of timing to it too. So I've got the pommel, I've got the knee. As he steps back, I'm gonna slip my grip to the bottom as he's going. As he steps back, I plant my left foot to the ground, I hook his leg, and I'm gonna turn him like a wheel as I come up. Just timing, and here. I'll take the top position.
This one's gonna be a little bit different because instead of sitting his hip on the mat, he's gonna sit on me. So go ahead, take that next step. Here. All right. Alright, so once I'm in this position, I have to stay really tight because if I'm just loose here or pushing, he's just gonna dig his hand in my armpit and step back over, and he has a good cut across. Alright, so stay really tight, and I'm trying to keep my head up. He's gonna be pushing me down to create the space so he can get in a good position. So I have to work hard from here. So I just control the knee, I point it up. Alright, so here I'll do some footwork, I'll hook, and now I just wanna lay flat and I'm trying to move his hip on this side of my body. So I lift here, and then come up to my toes. Make sure you're on your toes, reach for the lapel, and sit up. Stand up on me, so I stay attached. All right, and I change my angle, so I angle in between his legs, step his foot out. I sit up and do a technical stand up on his ankle low. So I stay attached, sit my hip up, and I hit this leg out. All right. So once I'm in this position, you could go for there's a knee bar here. If you attach yourself to the belt, I can drop my hips hard for the knee bar. Alright, if you're a low belt or don't want to attack the guy's leg, just work your path. So heavy pressure, walk his hips over, step, cut the hip, and work your way up.
It's a very powerful position. The power in it also leads you into other guards. I mean, it's closely tied to Z guard, shield. You can easily enter into deep half. It's just experimenting, playing with it, and everything on the knee cup is going to be dependent on my opponent's weight distribution. I'm going to attack him where he puts his weight. It's like most moves. My opponent chooses the poison. He chooses where I'm going to attack. So this one is definitely going to be based on where he places himself. So hope you guys liked it. Enjoy. Subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.